Okay, so the chapter begins. We stand at December 20th, 2016. This is the first take that I've ever done. My wife are entering the separation or divorce proceedings. I have a 6-year-old. I have a 5-year-old, and I'm having difficulty articulating the feelings that I'm going through. I deviate from liberation and hearing music for the first time in many years to just overwhelming sadness, grief, and fear. And I think for the most part that centers around my kids. And for any of those who know me, they're my life. That's what I care about. I don't want to disappoint them. I feel like I'm disappointing them. Even though that I feel like I've exhausted my options, I've tried everything. But the fact that, or the thought of them thinking, that I'm leaving them. Is what hurts. And this has just begun. I spend my weekends with them, my nights with them, my mornings with them. And I don't know quite yet how to do that. Anyhow, I know I can't be alone in this. I guess it's arrogant to think that you're unique in some way, that others aren't experiencing the same. But it's tough to feel like you're not alone. And so I guess this is just kind of part of that process. So I'm strong in front of them. I need to be strong for them. But I also need my moments. Just kind of purge my soul. This is probably the worst video ever. Me crying. Let me show you a picture. It's my boys and I. And really, I realize I'm a little bit biased, but they're about the best damn kids you could ever imagine. Loving, trusting, giving. I feel with kids you get what you put into, and I've put everything into them. And so for me to pull back from that, and even to be there 50% of the time, still giving up half. And I feel like I'm failing them. And maybe they're more resilient than I think, and everything will be okay. I like to think to myself, I just came back from the Philippines and I see 3-year-olds fishing by themselves, or 6-year-olds driving scooters the wrong way down the road. And maybe we hold our kids back here. And then the more I thought about it, I thought, well, they might be more independent there, but they never really had a chance to be kids. And I just want my kids to have a chance to be kids. And not feel pain or missing me or their mom. So anyhow, that's what I'm going through today. And like I said, this is like just begun, really. I mean, I haven't spent the night away from them, so I know this is going to be a steep incline. And if I'm on the inverted U law, like I'm just begun, I gotta get to that apex somehow, and I don't even know what that apex is. But back to my original point, I know that there's got to be a lot of people out there going through the same thing, feeling the same way. And I don't know, I guess that's the beauty of technology, is maybe sharing experiences and learning from people who have done it before you, or maybe offering something to somebody who has yet to go through it. I was a byproduct of divorce at 13, and I always denied its impact on me until just recently, like understanding just the feelings that I went through then. And I think I have suppressed a lot of that. And so I don't want to fool myself about what this is to my kids, and I want to be proactive as possible to make the adjustment as easily as possible. But that's hard to do when you're going through the same type of adjustment too, To be the teacher and the student simultaneously. I'm not a wizard, and I feel lost at this moment. But I'm resilient. I've never been unfaithful to my wife. I'm a good dad, and I've tried. Sometimes things just don't work. And really, it's the kids, money's tough, and with that, whatever, man. It's my boys right now. That's what I'm feeling. So, anyhow, like I said, this is probably the worst video. A blubbering man in his 40s, near Christmas, feeling down. I'll check back in. We'll see how it goes. And if there's interest, I'll continue. Salamat for now.